Now, are you hearing the sound come from your vehicle while driving? Well, we found as technicians, the first thing you want to take a look at would be your suspension. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the three most common symptoms here, number one is going to be squeaking coming from the control arm bushing. When these bushings are dry rotted and splitting, they can cause a squeaking once you just get into the car or hitting bumps driving down the road. Number two is going to be a clunking sound. That's where the rubber is deteriorated enough where the control arm is moving around inside and is banging metal to metal. Number three is being unable to maintain tire alignment where the tires are wearing abnormal. Even if you just had an alignment done, that's going to be because the control arm is shifting around, causing those tires to scrub. Now, the number four here is kind of a combination with the other three, so we're just going to add that into it, and that's going to be a shaking or shuddering when speeding up or braking. Once again, that's where the control arm shifts around and it's going to shake while you're doing that process. Let's go ahead and talk about the four causes that make these fail. Number one, extreme temperatures, extremely hot and extremely cold. It's going to make these fail. Number two, if you live in the northern states and your vehicle is exposed to road salts or brine, that can cause accelerated failure of these bushings. Number three, poorly maintained roads. Now, if you're hitting potholes or even just driving down dirt roads a lot, that's really going to impact those bushings quite a bit. Number four is age. Now, if your vehicle is 7 years old or even older, at that point there, you can start to see splitting and or tearing of bushings as shown here. We have the original control arm here. And there's a major tear around the bushing. We insert the screwdriver and we just pull on it. You can clearly see that that bushing has failed. And this is just by doing it by hand on a bench, never mind adding a 5,000-pound vehicle on this, causing that to flex and stress. You can see that entire bushing not only twisting, but it's dropping down. The other control arm will probably look like this too. What we're going to do now is go ahead and compare the new versus the old and how much better the drivability and handling is going to be having the new control arm and bushings installed on the vehicle. Now we're going to show you here on the old control arm with the worn and torn bushings how much more movement there is, and this is going to translate into poor handling and driving characteristics on that vehicle compared to the new control arm here, showing you it's much tighter. It's going to give you a better ride and tighter handling quality. Now, one of my friends called me and said, "Hey, Bri, I need to replace my control arm bushings. Is this something I can do at home?" And I said, well, you get two options. Number one, you can go to our website at 1aauto.com and you can go ahead and buy the complete control arm with the bushings installed. You want to do both the driver and the passenger side. It can be done at home in your driveway. Other option is if you have access to a press and some other tools, you can go ahead and remove the control arm and press in the new bushings. Now at this point here, it's a little bit more. It's going to cost you less for the bushings, but more labor time to do that. It's your call what you want to do, but it can be done at home. Let's show you how it's done. Now that we replaced all these components as needed, we don't have to worry about any more of that clunking, rattling, or squeaking coming from this suspension. Now, of course, we want to go ahead and get that alignment performed after this, and that's going to prevent abnormal tire wear and get you straight down the road. Now, if you need any of these components for your vehicle, check us out at 1aauto.com and get the parts that you need to get straight down the road.